Yo, what up? It's your boy Chad back with another video. Back on Angel Time. I want to first ask you guys to get the like button on the way into the video. That's of course your thing, but it means everything to me. And if you guys are liking the content, subscribe to the tribe. Alright, so let's get it. If you guys are getting the title of the video, I named it From ADD to OCD on Semen Retention. From ADD to OCD on semen retention. And we're just gonna get straight into the video. So without further ado, let's get it. Let's go. So let's first go into what ADD is. And I actually wrote it down. And here's the definition that is online. And it says, ADD is a mental condition beginning in childhood and often persistent into later life that is characterized by persistent difficulty in maintaining attention and concentration, sometimes with a degree of impulsive or hyperactive behavior. Now, I was never diagnosed with ADD when I was growing up, but as I read this definition, this sounds very similar to what I had growing up. Like, I definitely had problems with paying attention and maintaining focus, and problems with taking tests and concentration, and definitely hyperactive behavior. Like, I was all over the place growing up. Like, I could not stay still, or even to this day, like, I cannot stay still. Like, I'm always active and doing something. And for you guys that's been following me, man, and also my new subscribers, like, I'm always going to be an open book to you guys. And I always did horrible in school. Like, I got held back in the 3rd and in the 7th grade. And it was because, again, like I said, like, I had problems with focusing and concentrating and taking tests. Like, my brain used to just fog up when those tests used to come to me, man. Like, it was just like reading a different language, like looking at those texts and all that type of stuff. Like, I just had problems with all that type of stuff. But as far as like phys ed and band and even science, like, I was very, very good in science. Like, as far as stuff where you had to actively be doing something, like, I was always passing that type of stuff. Like, because again, like, I always had the energy. Like, that was one thing I always had, was energy. And like, I'm more of the, I need to show you how to do something for you to get it, rather than me telling you how to do something. And also, I will learn by you showing me rather than me just reading a book or whatever like that. Like, and this is something I still struggle with to this day. Like, if you show me how to do something, I'll do it. But as far as me reading something, like, I'll have a problem with that. And it's just starting to get a little better. And as when I start to go over this video, I'm gonna show you guys. But again, man, like, yeah, I was having a lot of problems, like, in my youth, man, like with school and all that type of stuff, man. Like, I hated school, like, even coming to school some days, because like, problems reading and all that type of stuff, man. The teachers used to make me read out loud. Like, the kids used to laugh at me and all that type of stuff. Like, it was hard. Growing up in school, man, was hard, man. But yeah, man, like that, like, I don't know, like I said, I've never been diagnosed with it, but I'm pretty sure I had that. Like, it was crazy, man. I even had the I don't even know if they still have this nowadays in school, but resource room, like, that was one thing I used to have to go to. Like, one of those, like, I wasn't in special ed or whatever like that, but resource room, like, I used to have the extra time on the tests. Like, I used to, like, come out of class and all that type of stuff. Like, I used to have all that. Like, I really had problems in school. But to the point I'm trying to make with this video, man, like, I went from having ADD to OCD, and I actually want to go into the definition of OCD. So I looked it up, and it says it's a mental health condition that causes people to experience uncontrollable recurrent thoughts, obsessions, and repetitive behaviors, compulsions. These symptoms can be distressing and interfere with daily life. But I would say I don't really have that. Like, I don't really like that definition too much. But as far as obsessions, like, when it comes to my goals and all that type of stuff, like, yes, I'm very dialed in. Like, I'm very homed in. Like, there is nothing stopping me from doing any of my goals nowadays. Like, I don't care how stupid it sounds. I don't care how far-fetched or anything. Like, when I set my mind to doing something, I'm going to do it no matter what. And this all came when I started on semen retention, man. Like, first, once I gave my life to God, and then once I started on semen retention, man, like, that brain fog and all those problems with concentrating, all that type of stuff started to slowly go down. Like, and I actually, in the beginning of the journey, like, I used to pray for that. Like, with God, like, I used to pray, man, like, make me smarter, make me wiser, give me more discernment, like, help me to reach out to others and help me, articulate my words and my thoughts more properly and all that type of stuff. And even you guys can see in the beginning of my videos, man, my first couple of videos, like my first maybe 20 or 30 videos, man, I had problems with thought and articulation and all that type of stuff. Like I had problems focusing on the camera and all that type of stuff. And you guys can see where I've came from there. Like, and again, man, this all comes with me praying and fasting and just asking God to just help me with my communication and all that type of stuff. And as you guys can see where it's came, how far I've came in this journey, man. And it's only going to continue to get better, man. Like, and again, man, like I went from ADD, like not being able to focus and all that type of stuff, to having a compulsion, like a very like I'm very focused on, dialed in and homed in on all my goals nowadays. Like I've never thought I'll be reading books and watching podcasts and paying attention to all that type of stuff. Like I've never ever, like I don't even think I even read The Cat in the Hat from front to back, but I read the Bible from front to back 4 times now, well almost 4 times now. Like, and like I've never ever had this in my life, man, that determination, that zeal, like that, all that, man, to just be attentive to all that type of stuff, reading books and seeking out information, man. Like I've never ever had that in my life. And like it's only been since I gave my life to God and since I've been on semen retention, man. And for my youth out there, like I actually got a video, like an in-depth video for my youth, and I'm actually going to drop it in a couple of days. But for my youth out there, man, like y'all need to hop on semen retention and also get closer to God as soon as you can, man, because you guys don't want to be like me, man. Like again, like it was embarrassing. Like in 3rd grade, like I didn't really care about being left back, but in 7th grade, like when they start roasting you and all that type of stuff, like that was embarrassing. Going to school, like reading to others, like stuttering when I'm reading, and again, man, like that was very embarrassing growing up. Like having people roast you for that type of stuff, like was very embarrassing. So for you guys in your youth, man, like if you're not on semen retention, like semen retention is definitely going to help with this journey, man. Like because you're not, like you get rid of all that brain fog and all that other type of stuff, man. You start to concentrate and focus more on everything, man. And like I really wished I was on semen retention in my youth, man. Like who knows what I would have been by now or whatever like that. Like that was probably the thing that was like stopping me from progressing in life. Like that's actually when I started fapping, man, in 7th grade. So that's when I started chasing women and started chasing that release every day. And I wasn't focused on anything, man. Like I was very fortunate to graduate high school. Like, and also all those tests, all those regents and all that type of stuff, like I was cheating on them. Like I don't even, except for the science one, like that was the only one like I took straight up. But all those regents and all that type of stuff, like I cheated on all that, man. And again, man, like that was crazy, man, growing up. And then once I graduated high school, I went to the military, and the military doesn't really require too much brain power. Like I didn't, like the military is more doing things. Like the military is more being told what to do and you doing that. So you don't really use too much brain power in the military. So being in the military didn't really help either, because like I said, like you're doing what you're told to do. Like you're not really thinking for yourself in some cases. So again, man, like I went from ADD to OCD. Like I have so much of a compulsive, like I'm very dialed into my goals and all that type of stuff, man. Like I'm more like determined, man. Like I'm more focused, man. And like everything that I have, like the small goals, like the YouTube goals, my life goals and everything, man, I'm just focused, man. And again, man, this never happened until I've been on semen retention. So hopefully this video was edifying for you guys, man. Hopefully you guys learned a lot from this video, man, especially for my youth and also for my brothers out there, man. Hop on semen retention, man, and get away from that brain fog and all that type of stuff, man. Start to be dialed into your goals and all that type of stuff, and just start to focus on everything, man, and watch your life improve, man. Like, and you guys can always live vicariously through me, man. Like, it's only going to be up from here, man. And again, you can see where I came from in my first videos to where I'm at now. Like, it's only going to become up from here, man. And again, man, this is all the Holy Spirit, man, pouring the Spirit upon me, giving me that wisdom and discernment and all that type of stuff. And like, again, man, like my mind is just so free nowadays, man. Like I wish I had this mind early in life. But like, again, man, hopefully this video was edifying for you guys. Hopefully you guys learned a lot from this video. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video out to everybody. First, get right with the Most High, then get on Angel Time.